Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Autumn. I am a 29-year-old digital artist, and this week we are burnt out. Yup, we made it 1.5 years later of doing YouTube, and I finally hit the wall. It sort of snuck up on me. We were in LA for almost a week, and then I got sick right after, and I was having a really hard time getting back into work, and all of a sudden, sometime in the last week, I just kind of was sitting on the couch and was like, oh, that's why I'm having such a hard time being motivated to do things. But rather than what I used to do when I was younger, which was collapse in a heap and do absolutely nothing until I didn't feel burnt out anymore, what I've decided to do this time is take those feelings of being burnt out and use them to help me reassess everything that I've been doing so far, and if I need to make any changes to set myself up for success. A little bit more of a mature approach. I've written out a whole thing, and basically it was me just like, okay, these are the things that need to get done during my week. How long am I willing to dedicate time to doing these things? What are things that I need to no compromise, these things need to happen for me to feel good? So a little more self-care in my week, a little more regulating of how I'm interacting with social media, because unfortunately, or fortunately, in the last week, I actually launched and started doing a whole bunch of social media things. And I'm like, okay, I need to figure out an approach for this that is sustainable. What are my actual limits in terms of interacting with all of these social medias? How can I make it so that I'm using them, but not overdoing it? I'm actually filming this the week that this video is going to go out, and I have no idea how this is going to go. I think the vibe for this week, at least for me behind the scenes, is going to be hectic. If I do this week well, then I will be set up for success going forward. But in terms of art goals for this week, the number one thing that I want to get done is that I want to make the thumbnails for the next set of coloring pages that I'm going to put out. If you're new here, I made a whole coloring page collection for the spring. They're available on my Etsy shop. You can find the link to the shop on the channel page, or I'll put the link in the description of this video so you can check either of those places and the link should be there. They're super cute. There's 5 of them. You can buy them either individually, you can pick a couple of pages, or you can get the whole package. The whole package has a discount, and they come with a file for digital coloring, printable PDFs if you like to color with physical mediums instead, and they also come with a coloring guide in each version. So there's a digital one and then one for print. Those are available if you want them, and then I'm working on more. Anyway, the first ticket of business today is that I'm going to be doing some social media stuff. So I'm gonna start doing that, and then maybe what I'll do is I'll let voiceover me take over and tell you all about my vacation, because we went to LA, and actually we used to live in LA. So it's been a little bit of a half nostalgia vacation, half we went for a wedding, but it was overall a great time. So yeah, I'm gonna get started and I will talk to you again soon. Cool, okay. I never know how to transition. It's fine, we'll figure it out. It's only been 1.5 years. Getting to go back and see LA after being away for 2 years was great. We were mainly there for a wedding, but decided to make a whole trip out of it and stay a couple extra days. LA is where we really became foodies, so we made sure to eat lots of delicious things. Bossam, chilaquiles, spicy ramen. We ate good. We went back to Disneyland, which is something we loved doing a few times a year when we lived here. You could go during quieter months, and you could also pick up discounted tickets sometimes being SoCal residents. My hot takes are that both the Matterhorn and Star Wars Smuggler's Run are 2 thumbs down bad. Sorry, not sorry. They just are not for me. But we had some tasty eats and picked up a bunch of souvenirs. We got this mug, which has the same design as a t-shirt I bought years ago. That's finally too gross to be anything other than pajamas, really. We always get a pin with the year that we went, so we picked up this guy, and then my partner only meant to buy one of these coins, but there was fine print on the machine that said if you use credit card, it will automatically charge you for all 4 designs. So now we have all of them. Then we wandered around UCLA, which is where my partner did his PhD and where I used to work. It was a pretty nice gig, especially because it paid more than my prior job, which was being a shift manager at Starbucks in West LA. That was rough. You could not pay me enough to do that ever again. Seriously. We also stopped by Santa Monica and saw the pier. I feel like the pier is a thing to see and we're nostalgic for it, but I also feel like every time we go, we don't enjoy it as much as I think we will. It's just too crowded and it's loud and people are extra aggressive on the pier. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just not that fun. Then we went back around our old neighborhood and we stopped in Sawtell, Japantown, which was hands down our favorite place to eat near home. We had killer noodle and picked up a bunch of things, at Daiso and Giant Robot. I miss going to Daiso so much. Daiso is so convenient. The stuff there is so cute. It's just great. And then lastly, we went to Seal Beach, which is really special for my partner, and I always enjoy going. It's a lot less crowded than Santa Monica, although there's way too many Irish pubs. Like, there's no reasonable explanation for why the main street of Seal Beach has that many pubs. We really enjoyed seeing so many of the places that we missed after moving to DC, but I also realized seeing it all again made me appreciate where we live now a lot more. There's more trees, green space, the public transit is amazing, and while we can't find all the things that we liked to eat in LA here, there's lots of other tasty things to try. Plus, we get to have Junie here, and I think honestly she has a better life in DC than she would in LA. Overall, a really fun trip. Anyway, I have some time-lapse footage to show you. I've been filming a little here and there during the week, but to be honest, I'm just not quite back in the swing of it yet, and I'm still fighting a bit of burnout, so a lot of it looked like this. So this is before Ring Fit Adventure. I will check in with you after. Done. Oh my god, I'm out of shape. Holy crap. Yeah. But I found it's easier for me to just talk into the mic, so I figured let's just do that. So guess what? I managed to finish the thumbnails. We've got 5 summer-themed pages, some of which I deviated from my original ideas a little, but I think they're going to be more successful the way that I've designed them now. I went for the easiest one to start, which of course is the pun. I don't know, I just like them, and I like having these little motivational messages in the package. I wanted a rising sun, but I didn't want to have weird gaps with the word on the bottom, so I figure if I go for a block-style hand-drawn font, the word can basically serve as a horizon line. And then I tried to make the rays more symmetrical because I realized it looks better for the overall design. Like, it just looks more balanced. I may fiddle with the sunglass shape a bit in final sketches to see if I can come up with something more fun, but for now, the thumbnail conveys how shiny and sparkly I want the sunglasses to be. Next, we have a tropical fruit spread, which right off the bat, I can tell you this design needs to be shrunk down some, and I need to put more fruit. It's just too empty. Am I going to put little faces on them like the cherry tomatoes in my last coloring page set? Yes. Yes, I am. All of them? I don't know yet, but it's definitely happening in some capacity. To be honest, I think this is the weakest design concept-wise right now. It just needs like a little zhuzh, a bit of spicing up, some pizzazz, if you will. It's got good bones, but it's not done marinating. Next, we have my little Bingsu thieves. This is one where the original concept and the thumbnail were totally different. Originally, I wanted some Smeesky-shaped characters running off with summer-themed snacks, but it just wasn't happening the more I tried to sketch it out. So instead, I started drawing some bingsu, which is a Korean shaved ice dessert that involves tons of toppings. It's delicious. I recommend it. And I had the thought of, what if I draw little summertime beach fairies fighting over this? Which, if you're new here, is a big deal because I'm not really drawing humanoid characters right now, but these designs are far from any kind of realism. They're highly stylized, so I'm giving it a pass. I mean, just look at them. Like, this design is so cute. Now, this next one needs another sketch pass, not because the idea isn't there yet like the fruit, but just because I need more room to figure out the background. For context, you're seeing these clips super zoomed in. They're actually tiny. But here's the idea. I've got this thing about giving characters stick legs, and I've done it before for fish. So I was like, what if I do it again, but this time it's Fish Kids Summer Break. So we've got a couple of goofy fish kids off to the lagoon for summer surfing, and I really love this one. I think it's so fun. It's fresh. It follows what I really like doing at the moment. What more could I want? But if you really pay attention to that background doodling, you can tell I have no idea what to do there. I only thought through the foreground and the midground when I was imagining the concept, so to be determined how the rest of it's going to turn out. And finally, flamingos. I love flamingos. They're just so dopey. Actually, my favorite Animal Crossing villager is a flamingo. I just like all the villagers with dorky proportions: horses, tall birds, octopi. So the concept for this is Flamingo Beach Vacation. Originally though, this was just going to be like various flamingos looking at different angles and different hats, but the layout started getting a little bit precarious, if you know what I mean. I just don't want to make something that looks accidentally R-rated. And the family vacation idea was just better once I thought of it. We have a couple of parents and their kids are off splashing in the cove. Very straightforward. Honestly, a lot of the vibe this time is don't overcomplicate it. Okay, so I have more time lapse for you. This is just some fun Animal Crossing doodles I'm working with in my spare time because I figured I can use this time to tie everything up for the week. I can't really film myself right now because I'm actually not recording this at home. I'm doing Junie's alone time right now. She's at 3.5 hours now. Can you believe that? That's crazy. When we started this, she couldn't be home alone for longer than like 5 minutes. Anyway, how am I doing? I'm okay. As soon as I realized I'm feeling burnt out, I knew this week was going to be hard. It wasn't going to be like I make adjustments and work suddenly goes amazingly, you know? But this week went better than last week, which went better than the week before that. So progress. It's just unfortunate that this is happening as soon as I started trying to do more social media, but at least I actually managed to make a video this time. I'm just gonna take the wins where I can get them. As for what to look forward for next time, the current plan is to work on the sketches for the new coloring pages. That's the big goal. And from how it went last time, that's probably plenty for the week, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how these designs are going to evolve. Summery tropical themes are right up my alley, and they're perfect for my color palette if I end up taking any of these to final render, which looking at them now, I think I probably will. If you like this video and you'd like to see more, make sure to hit that like button to let me know, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you will know right away when I post something new. I'm here every 2 weeks on Fridays at 4 p.m. And if you notice the vlog title is a little different, that's because it is. The way I'm doing the vlogs is also something I'm reassessing right now. I'm not ending them, don't worry, but part of me is wondering if the vlog style of video isn't quite right for me anymore, and maybe I need to try a new format. I'm figuring it out. It's just a thought. I'm sure I'll have more thoughts to share about it later, but until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!